Hello and welcome to NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez. First things first, let's get to today's matchups. And our first matchup is Chris Kaman versus Al Horford. Chris Kaman is the starting center for the Los Angeles Clippers. He was an All-Star in the 2009-2010 season. Was not an All-Star this season, mostly because he was injured for a lot of the season, and the Clippers had to start DeAndre Jordan at center. I want to point something out while we're talking about the Clippers. While I'm talking about the Clippers, I want to point out that the Clippers would have made the playoffs this year had two of their star players, Eric Gordon and Chris Kaman, not been injured for a lot of the season. They would have made the playoff. They have a strong enough team that they are a playoffs caliber team. Um, if you think about it, Mo Williams at point guard, who was an All-Star in the 2008-2009 season, played alongside LeBron James, and they did some good stuff together. Eric Gordon, young shooting guard, amazing shooter from long distance, one of the future All-Star shooting guards in the league. A small forward, they are weak. That's the one position they're weak at. Ryan Gomes probably needs to be replaced at that position. But for right now, we'll forget about their small forward problem. Power forward Blake Griffin, who was an All-Star this year, won Rookie of the Year this year, and won the Slam Dunk Championship. Won the Slam Dunk Championship this year. So I really think that he deserves some high credit there. And then Chris Kaman at center when he is healthy. That he was an All-Star in 2009-2010. So I don't see why. I mean, not in 2009-2010, in 2000 yes, in 2010 2009 2010, yes, he was an All-Star. Al Horford was an All-Star in 2011. 2000, he was an All-Star in 2009, 2010, and 2010, 2011. In his rookie season in 2007, he was the runner-up for the Rookie of the Year award behind Kevin Durant. He's probably the Hawks' best player right now. He plays a little bit undersized for them. He starts at center. He's really more of a power forward, only 6'10", and he has a nice outside shot. So he probably should be playing, and he only weighs 245. So he probably should be playing at the power forward position. Still, he gets it done at center. But if you think about it, if you look at what he's doing at playing at a position he's not as good at, and think of how good he would be if he were playing his natural position. So I'm going to give this matchup to Al Horford. I think right now he has so much potential to be, he's already an All-Star center, but he could be the next Dwight Howard eventually. I mean, he's only 4 years. He's only been in the league for 4 years, whereas Dwight Howard's been in the league since 2004. So, but I'm going to give this matchup to Al Horford. I think that he's already so good, and he will just keep getting better. Our next matchup is Andrew Bynum versus Tyson Chandler. Andrew Bynum is the starting center for the Los Angeles Lakers. In my opinion, he's probably their second or third best player after Kobe and maybe Lamar Odom. I think he is better than Pau Gasol. Out of all the centers in the league, he's really impressed me. I like his post play. He always pounds the ball hard in the post, never gives up down there, and is a great he plays great inside defense and post offense as well. Tyson Chandler, probably a better defensive player, starting center for the Dallas Mavericks, can also play forward. He's probably a better defensive player. He's an amazing shot blocker, but I think Andrew Bynum is a better offensive player. Tyson Chandler obviously won the championship with the Mavs, and that's why I'm going to give the matchup to him. When you win the championship, you're always more highly regarded than a team that doesn't. Obviously, Tyson Chandler and Andrew Bynum battled it out in the second round of the playoffs this year when the Mavs swept the Lakers, and so I think Tyson Chandler deserves that matchup. Now let's talk NBA headlines. 8 Philadelphia 76ers players practiced and worked out in Los Angeles over the weekend. Thank you for watching NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez, and I'll see you next time.